Hey guys, welcome to the live. Took me long today to go because it was like start raining, pouring a bunch of rain. I was kind of live on reactions before. Get here, it's like I feel, attention from people, and I look, it's like old lady looking at me like she's in love, and I be like, what the fuck, bro? People are really crazy. Too much Disney movies, man. But yeah, I'm all sweat because I came like 3 jackets. We did a run. I ate a bunch of shit like a lot of breads, cookies. I did apple juice, a lot of coffee. I ate a lot. But the day got clear now. So here we are again. Here we are again. Day 61, 500 diamonds. Wake up super sore. I don't know. My life been just questioning if anything of this is worth it. Regretting not having courage to buy property when I had the money and the prices was accessible, and just low-key thinking like this is gonna be the rest of my life until it get even worse and I don't have money and I have to go get a job, and then I have to go for a job and then do some workouts like sometimes, and then on the weekends when I can rest, my parents pop up and I never can have a rest until I snap and lose it and take a boat and go to the seas and never come back. That's the plan if everything fails. I still have my phone. Then I have to go on a 1.5 hour journey to go get it. I don't want to go. I don't know. I just keep pushing. I was thinking like my energy, it might be way better in these lives because I go on the 3.5K run, and I was like, maybe I should go on that run too, on the pull-ups. But then I remembered that like I feel my legs extremely heavy from these runs, and my body's getting bigger and bigger, so it's like the legs even push it harder and harder. Look at this huge bicep right here. Look at this. Natural. I don't even count no proteins. I don't count no calories. I don't count nothing. I eat if I'm hungry or emotional. Roblo my stereos. Hi Robin, how you doing? Hassan Edel. Say hi Hustle Edel, how you doing? Roblios Mysterios, how are you? Wake up regular, and then I started drinking a lot of coffee, and then I got kind of depressed, like, because my life is just this, and then I started eating a lot of bread and cookies, and watching the Trent Twins, and doing a live reaction and felt way better. And then the weather got better and I was like, let's go. Because I was talking about this on the live, on the reactions. That is like, if y'all know me, a lot of y'all first time seeing me, but I practice simmer retention since 2023, and like how I am able to conquer my urges and desires is through working out. So meaning, if I start having more and more desires, what I do is bless my body through a workout, and all that sexual energy, it gets fuel into my body. That's how I grow so much, and that's how I've been growing so much through the years. So I was feeling like that, and the weather got better. So that's what we're doing. This been 61 days. Today is day 61, doing at least 500 diamonds live. I had the receipts to check if y'all want to check my lives. And every day is different. We never know what's gonna come out of my mouth. But I decided that I'm gonna start spending like the whole day live. In the morning, I'm doing the reactions. Then I'm gonna pull up here and do the diamonds. Then I'm gonna go home, and as I'm gonna eat, instead of just watching YouTube like I used to do in the morning, I'm gonna go directly to the lives again. And then I'm gonna do 1 hour pull-ups, which is day 17 today, live. And then I'm gonna do reactions again. So basically, it's like I'm always gonna be live, either for success or to cope and not think about my life. That's it. How are you doing? Hey Albin, how you doing, man? Shout out to you. But let's go. I'm feeling extremely sore, wake up extremely sore, which is good because it says that I'm growing. But I ate a lot, so I'm heavy too, and I feel that. So let's see how it goes, my first set. I just felt pain right here. It's still a lot of like dark, what's the name in English? Clouds, so it might start raining again, hopefully not. Then, how I suspected, after eating a lot, my body is very sore, everything hurts, I'm very heavy, so I low-key knew this is gonna happen, but whatever. Sometimes you cope with your emotions, right? Sometimes you just cope with your emotions. Oh, okay, it's the same. Fuck. Even laying down hurts. Oh, it started raining, bro. Yeah, it's definitely started raining again. I knew God was gonna fuck me over, bro. I knew it. He just mislead me to think like, yo, it's not raining no more. To put me here and start raining again. 30. 30, first 30. I didn't even stretch. Damn, it's rainy. I'm very stiff right now. Let me close this. Try to protect my things. Don't get extra wet. Damn, it's not raining a lot right now. I have this coat to protect me. Cause like I have my clothes drying, but they got even more wet from the rain of the morning. I'm looking for a MILF that has a lot of money and lives in a place where it doesn't rain and never gets cold, and wanna take care of me, and I just have sex and show her love. I'm looking for that. If y'all know somebody, let me know. I'm looking for a MILF, guys. $50 is way too hot with this shit. Let go! I'm gonna try to use this to the phone so the phone doesn't get wet. Let me see if I can do this shit without the camera going off. I did it. Mission accomplished. It's like it's pretty hot, or it's just my body who's hot. But I was just stating that out here is so cold that it's literally impossible to stay in your house without working out. I even have a talk with a girl about that. It's raining a lot right now. That's an L. I literally came because it stopped raining. God deceived me again. In the Bible says to not say the name of God in vain. I don't know if I am. I kind of feel like I am, but I kind of don't care, because what the fuck is this life anyway? Ah. 70. I feel the rain falling on me. Heavy. There's nothing I can do. And the worst part is that I cannot even like take a shower after, right? I cannot even take a shower because I still have the 1 hour pull-ups. And I'm not gonna be changing clothes to get dirty again. I don't want to use my hoodie, but I'm definitely feeling like a lot of cold rain on my head and over my body all. I used to be like super hype and super high energy like last year and years ago, but now I'm just like still training on the rain, still training on the cold and in the winds, but my energy is just like fuck all this shit. Like what the fuck is this? It's mad raining right now. God deceived me again, pretending it was not gonna rain no more. This is some Sasuke rain and shit. The person is just there, like standing, not giving a fuck. I'm gonna definitely go all the way to my house, like I already know this shit. I just cannot get sick, like my body doesn't get sick. It's gonna be mad funny if I got it, but to be honest, if I get sick, I'm not even gonna take nothing. I'm just gonna see if my body survives, and if it doesn't, I just give deuces. See you in the next life. But my body doesn't get sick. I'm like Zoro and Luffy from One Piece. I don't get sick. I'm too hard. A hundred reps. I'm reading the Musashi, and he got arrested by his own will through feeling guilt because his sister got arrested because of him by some piece of shit samurais. I don't remember how he gets off that, but he does. He's living through throwing rocks to birds and eating the birds raw. I question if when I don't have money, I think I'm just gonna get my wooden sword and just hunt animals, fishes and shit. I have a bunch of birds, but I like birds. I don't know if I can kill them. Be a little disgusting, but when the hunger comes more and more, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. Yeah, when I don't have money, I'm probably gonna have to start hunting and shit. Hopefully I don't go to the streets. I think I'm gonna start hunting first, and then I'll see. It seemed like it stopped. Oh no, it's still raining. It's very silent. It's like nobody here. Now a car came. That's what I'm talking about. Like, my best place is like nobody coming, no car, nobody looking at me. And it's just like, it's inevitable because I live in this shithole where a lot of people live too, you know. But for a second, for like 5 seconds, was just raining and no car coming, no people coming. And it felt so peaceful. That's what I want. If y'all guys know a MILF, guys know a MILF that has a lot of money and is looking for an Abercrombie Fitch looking guy, call me. Let me know. Don't call me because I don't answer numbers I don't have. But let me know. And she has to live in a place that is not people. Like a huge camp. You know, with horses and goats. Yeah. Let me know. I gladly leave these. Getting really tired right now. I've been thinking of going to the weights again instead of the pull-ups. It might be a chance, but maybe I'll grab the bunk and my barbell and go outside. We might do that, I don't know. Very tired right now, but very happy with my soreness when I wake up. My biggest difficulties now, as you guys know, is I quit smoking. I don't drink alcohol. My biggest challenge is to quit coffee. I just bought a huge new. Shut the fuck up! I just bought a huge new thing of coffee, which I shouldn't, but I cannot resist it. Drinking water in the morning, it sucks. And I don't like drinking tea too. Yo, I overestimated how tired I feel. $120. Another way I thought, when I don't have money, I could hit somebody that I don't like and go to prison. And that way they can feed me there. Some people do that shit. I'm weighing my options. I think the best one would be literally get a boat and just keep going straight to the sea, see where that leads me. Maybe I could find an island and live there somehow. There's a story of a guy who, I think he lived for years on an island. Maybe I should try that shit. I don't believe I still have 370, 280 to go. It is what it is. $150. 150. And here you see people doing dumbass shit that doesn't make sense. They really don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's that typical people who go to the gym and don't know how to work out, but this time is in the park. It's kind of hot in here, I'm not gonna lie to you. He's leaving after a dumbass workout that he just did. It was literally like that shit that they really don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's not that hard though. You have a bunch of instructions in every part. Y'all don't understand when I say how sore I am feeling. I'm feeling very sore. I keep going because it's just my way. Another thing that I said to you and I still mean is like, what I should really do if none of this shit functions is go to like China or Japan and become an martial artist monk, because it's a way they can feed you and you just train. Is literally what I just do. Shani, Michelle, have a wonderful day. You too, bro. You too. You drop a like, I appreciate it, man, for real. Hope you feel good. I don't, but I appreciate it. Hope you feel good too. 61 days on this shit, questioning the meaning of life, not having ever a job that I liked, not being able to belong in a group. It gets fucked up. To be honest, it's the first time that I quit smoking, and it's like I still remember like still desire comes, but it's not like I don't care that much, because I was already not even enjoying that shit, and I can't stand going to the people there to buy it. It's just, I don't know. I do not like to need nothing or yeah, I don't like to need nothing. Another person going to the park, let's see if they know how to work out, or it's gonna be the same bullshit. $180 right now. Very tiring. Damn. Whew. I can't breathe. I think it's from eating so much before coming. In the Bible today was like God saying, if you don't follow the commandments, I'm gonna take the breath out of you. I'm gonna give you ulcers. I'm gonna give you all this shit. And I was like, I kind of feel like that already. I don't know if I might not be feeling all the amendments, I guess. He's fucking me up. You still have a long life to live. Not if I waste it. You will find what you like, believe and succeed. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be like that, but I just got tired. Been 3 years on this shit. And like, you probably knew, but I had like a lot of people supporting me and saying that shit and saying I'm gonna be famous and succeed and all this shit. And like, I've been so many times just like down bad that I feel like everybody's just like, it's whatever, it's over. I feel hot though. When you eat way more, you feel way hotter. But I definitely be getting big gains, you know what I mean? I be definitely getting big gains. Like, I'm bigger and bigger every day. Even though a lot of times I feel like I don't really, like yesterday I was doing the pull-ups. I wasn't even like going to failure a lot of times, which is something I always do. And I was just, fuck it, like I don't care no more. And like, I'm still getting huge gains. I'm having a huge chest and arms and back, and it's like, I learned that if you follow this routine, you just get huge gains, regardless of how you feel or how it goes to work. And now it's raining a lot. Let me do one set. $210. That was a great pump. I'm gonna put my shirt because the rain following me, it bothers me. It bothers me. The rain falling. Oh, the rain falls and bothers me. The rain falling. Oh, the rain falls. It bothers me. The rain falling. Oh, the rain falls. 210, day 61. Oh, the rain falls. I'll be listening to Follow Me from Zoe 101. Oh, that she makes me motivated. It rains on me. The rain falls. Oh, the rain falls. Even though we have a lot of pain, I feel a huge bump right now. Oh, the rain falls. $230 is what I'm saying, guys. Keep putting the same pressure. If you follow this routine, which nobody can unless me, I'm the only guy that be doing this shit 60 days in a row. But if you follow my routine and you decide to put the numbers on, regardless of your level, if that shit is 100, 200, 300, 400 or 500 like I'm doing. Sometimes I even did 1,000 one time in the name of my rival, which he gave up. And I'm gonna say this shit until he comes back, because I like when he posts. So I like to pick him and keep talking shit until he comes back. But yeah, you're definitely gonna grow, you're definitely gonna have a huge pump. Like every day when I wake up to pray, I feel a huge pain of soreness in my body. And I'm like, damn, yesterday I felt like I didn't even went that hard. But the body's gonna keep evolving because you put huge amounts of pain in this shit. To be honest, this shit costs, but it doesn't even cost no more. Running costs way more because my legs feel so heavy. Because when you run and you're gaining physical attributions, gaining muscular, then you're gonna run and your legs is gonna put even more gains because it's carrying all that weight from all the gains that you are building. You know, it's different running when you are, for example, if you are 170 and you run, the leg's gonna grow more than if you were 150 because it's more weight to lift, you know what I mean? That's how it be. That's how it be, guys. That's how it be. Listen to the master. Listen to the only one with 61 days. 231 counted. Yeah, bro, I don't count shrimps though. I know I did one more, but I do it on purpose. I don't care. I don't care, really. I don't count ones or two or threes. I don't care. God. 260. I see a lot of these girls look at me mad. It's that look of like, I wanna fuck you, but I don't know if you are into me. It is what it is. It is what it is. 260. I feel my shoulders very swole, my chest, my upper back. That's why I continue, because even though life seems to have not a lot of meaning, I'm still getting gains, and I'm still seeing people who's getting gains. We all a circle of people who we watch each other and motivate each other to go harder. You know, because in the end of the day, we all gonna have weak moments. But if we stand as a group and all keep working out, and then the others is gonna look and be like, damn, he's still gaining while I'm here wasting my time. So they go and do whatever they do, be weights, be machines, or calisthenics, you know? That's the purpose. The purpose is keep gaining. Keep gaining. We are the one that influencing. Keep gaining shit. 260. Keep gaining, bro. A lot of people have sayings like, what is the saying? Fuck, I forgot it. But I'm gonna say what I remember, which is keep in the pockets for the glory. I don't fucking remember the whole things, bro. But they know who I'm talking about. My sayings from now on is gonna be keep gaining. No rest days. Keep gaining. I like that shit. If y'all watch my reactions today in the morning, I was talking about, it's like people get astonished how I don't stop and I keep going, but like I really don't have nothing else, you know? What is the point of resting? Wasting my time doing nothing? For what? Maybe it's me who I don't know how to enjoy life, but I just can't. I just can't do nothing. It seems useless. It seems a day that I'm not gaining. What's the point? A day that I'm not gaining? What? No, I can't. Now it's sun. Now sun's coming. It's still raining, but it's sun. Where's the rainbow? It don't even matter. Fuck a rainbow too. Keep gaining. Keep gaining. Whatever you do, keep gaining. If life is not going how you want, keep gaining. Whatever you do, keep gaining. Let's gain. $280. Another phrase that I have is like, let's get it. And a lot of people be using more. I like that shit. Because it's motivational. Let's get it. I remember other. It's like, movement is medicine. That's a good one too. No pain, no gain. Chase the glory and always that chicken. I don't like chicken though. But it's more countryside. 280. There's a video that Akeem is doing, and he's talking, and then like he don't want to say that shit, but he says by accident, "Control your woman." That shit was funny, bro. Control your woman, and then he's like, Control the progress or something like that. That shit was funny, bro. As I was running, I was like, I remember something from Mike from the Trend Twins. I started laughing. I can't remember now what it was, but it's pretty funny too. I don't remember. Let's get to 300. You see, my body's getting huge right now. It's huge. I feel like I'm getting the results of people who be taking steroids naturally. Stay in the pocket. That was it. $300. Reach 300 right now. We still have 200 to go. 61 days. As you keep doing, you feel more activated. My body feels super, super, super heavy right now. I'm not really at all. My body's so heavy, bro. Ugh. 330. It's gonna be hard. It's going to be very hard. Robert Gambarato. Xiao. Xiao to you too, bro. That's goodbye, right? Xiao to you too. See these big gains? That will happen when you train for 61 days on 500 diamonds for 61 days in a row. Rest. Rest? That's for peasants. I leave the peasants to rest. And this is also 17 days on pull-ups for 1 hour. I'm still gonna do that shit. I ain't missing nothing. I'm missing nothing. I've been doing this shit alone. I was with a warrior too, but he quit. He quit. He has vanished his audience for 4 days now. People waiting on him, seeing the train rooting for him, but it was too much for him. So I'm here still. I'm still here. Every day, as I said I was gonna be. It's different. When it's me, it's different. You know. Many try, many put on the war, but everybody keeps falling. And then it's just me. It's just me who'll be here. It's definitely less cool to be the only one, because it was always like back and forwards conversations that was pretty funny. Even when he got like bad blood, it was pretty funny. But now I'm here alone and shit, with people, with randoms and shit. Not y'all, but everybody around is like, because people put the work, but ain't putting this work. They ain't putting 61 days on this shit. Nah, this shit is different out here. One? Leo 1? That's right, I'm number 1, bro. 330. Number 1. I have nothing else to leave apart from showing y'all that what the body is capable of if you put your mind into it. I have gains that many people took years to be able to get half, and I get way more naturally through semen retention and hard work. I don't count calories, never had. That's a lie. I had counted one time and it didn't do nothing. Was whack. But I don't count calories. Big majority of all my years, I never did that shit. I never did even for a whole year. It was just a couple, I think like 2 months, like max. But yeah, I never counted calories. Don't count proteins intake. Don't take no powders, no creatines, none of that garbage. Why? Because you don't need it. Real life, you eat when you're hungry, you work your ass off, and every day if you don't wake up sore, you're not gaining. And that's how you get these results. Through pain, hard pain, pressure, keep putting numbers, work on volume, more and more reps, more and more sets. That's how gains are made. And that's how you enjoy a workout too. Because if you put that shit too heavy and it's just a couple reps, the body feels fucked up. You hate that shit. And if you don't follow no pump, you don't follow no glory. You don't enjoy that shit. So make sure you enjoy your workouts. Every day that I come here, a lot of times kind of suck just pulling up. But once I'm here and I already surpassed that 300 mark, I feel amazing. Even 200 sometimes. I feel way better, even though my life is not good, you know. There's a reason why all these girlfriends and wives are with their partners, and they still staring at me. The other day was a woman staring at me, and the husband was like, or the boyfriend was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm right here. And she kept staring. And it's like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I look too good, I guess. Too much work on my body, too much work. You can have all the money in the world, don't pass me to me with your lady, because they're gonna affect your ego. Ah, 360. Still have a long way to go, but it's for that glory, it's for that gains. Every day that I look at myself, I'm bigger and bigger. That's all it matters. I used to see, I was building and building, and then I lost my money. Meaning I didn't have no money. So I had to have a job. And that's what I did for 6 months straight. A job that I completely hated and was miserable. And as I was doing that job, as all of us, we start scrolling, because in reality nobody is doing half of nothing. Let's be honest, 70% of the time we're not really working. We're trying to avoid that shit because nobody likes jobs. And I started watching first time the Trent Twins, and I just saw how they were growing and getting builder and builder. And I was like, damn, bro, I want to be big as them, you know what I mean? Because I was losing gains more and more from lack of working out like that. And then they brought Genetic Anomaly, and he was building. And then I was like, this year, I was like, nah, that's my time now. So I started going super hard every day. And look at me now. I look enormous. Nobody natural look as good as me, you know what I mean? I'm the best looking guy, natural, in the fitness industry. I don't take no pills, no powders. I don't count calories. I don't do no diets. The only thing I do is hard work. The only thing I do is what nobody can. 61 days, 500 diamonds, minimum. I've been doing 600, 700, 800, 1,000. And 1 hour pull-ups in the same regime, in the same day. It's been day 17. Look at my body, bro. Look how big I am, how shredded I am. I'll be running 3.5K every day. This shit is different. A lot of people say, oh, is this, is that. But they don't have my body, not close by it. And I have it. Why? Because I put that work. I put that work like no other. And I refuse to rest, because I know resting is valix. Resting is garbage. Resting is for weak people. You know what I mean? That's it. No gladiator back in the time they rested. No ancestor of us who needed to hunt to gather food for him and his family rested. No warrior rested. You didn't saw the 300, oh, we're gonna get ready for war, but let's rest today, because today is rest day. No, it doesn't exist. There's no resting days. Fuck a resting day. Fucking resting day, man. I don't do that shit right here. As I said, in Portugal, we travel through the seas with boats, no maps, no nothing. There's the warriors, the pirates who pull up and there's the peasants who stay. I'll leave the rest days for the peasants. $390. And another thing is, I was very cold in my house, and I was like, I'm gonna work out. Now I'm hot as fuck. Everybody with jackets. I'm hot as fuck, bro. I'm so hot. It just shows how, if you wanna be vital, if you wanna live forever, and just always be on top of your game, work out, run, because that's how you hit your body naturally. You know, food and beverage can hit your body for a moment, but even your stomach cannot take more and more to a certain extent. And the more you eat without even, we all have parasites in our body, worms and shit, and you're just making worse and worse by even eating more and more, especially if you're not even hungry. And I be doing that shit, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just letting you know that you can do the easy way to hit your body, which is eating and killing yourself by every bite, or you can work out and rejuvenate your body naturally, like kids do, running around and shit. 290 right now. A lot of people, they be talking and talking and talking. Oh, these people have more from these. This shouldn't be happening, but they be mad lazy. I see people who are like evil by his core, by his roots, but they talking about other people who are corrupt. And it's like, bro, you even worse of a person, but you have the audacity to be talking about this or that. So talking is easy, and everybody gonna act like a saint and talk a lot. But when it comes to the work, most don't pull up. I see people who are not working, and instead of mastering something and mastering their bodies, they still not doing jack shit. They go to the alcohol, they go to the smokes, and just waste their life. It's ridiculous. $410. I need ticket.
You see, if you move, if you work out, if you do hard things, after you feel good. But if you don't, then the flesh is going to start consuming you. And that's why you have need of going to alcohol and smoking and all that shit. Because you're weak on the spirits. But if you work out and do hard things, you become strong on the spirits. And in the body too. I'll never forget a kid who he started doing light drugs and then got to heavy ones. And he said that he conquered all to working out. And he was super jacked to working out, to purging all the demons, all the pollution in his brain and in his weak flesh into this body to get gains and get stronger spirits. Again, 2 people came to train in the park. 2 people left. Why? Because they're not as hard as me. They came later and they left early. Think about that shit. $430. I need to take a piece real quick. Give me a second. It's kind of impossible right now, it's many people coming. I'm gonna have to wait. I low-key wanna do 555 today, just to bless even more. The days that you feel worse, and you don't feel like life has no meaning, and you're feeling like you're not going nowhere, is when I like to go even harder, put even more pain. To make you feel like it makes sense. More pain, more grain, more gains, less brain. Ah! 450. I'm trying to do a fucking 30 reps on set, but I ain't being able to. Fuck. $450. I'm definitely gonna do 455. Definitely gonna do it. To make sense. Sometimes doing diamonds makes you feel really good. Sometimes doing pull-ups makes you feel really good. But not always. A lot of times it's like I'm feeling amazing on these diamonds, and then I go to the pull-ups and it fucking sucks. But the back gains, the lats gains, the bicep gains, it's just too much for me to stop. It's just too much gains for me to stop. I refuse to not get real results. Every day I want to wake up super sore and know that even though I feel like I'm going nowhere and it's always the same, at least I busted my ass and give my all. Even if I fail, I know that I gave my all. And you know, it kind of sucks to think that I'm gonna be just a random, and if my money goes off, I'm just gonna have to have a fucking job like a regular person. But it is what it is. At least I gave my all. At least I try my best. I think it's better to give your best and try your best and fail than never try and fail, a loser that never tried, you know. And always have on your mind like, oh, I could have tried and I never did. I definitely not gonna be that person. And I saw too many of these people. They usually become very fat because they're always coping from the fact they're not following their dreams. You see, I don't get fat, I just get more muscular. Even though I be eating whatever I wanna, I just get more gains. Because when you work out a lot, you get that shit. And I hear a lot of people saying like, oh, I hate lifting weights. And by the way, I lift weights, I did machines, I didn't hate it. But some people hate it. Go do calisthenics. It's completely different. Even, especially women, there's a lot of women who hates working out, weights and shit. Bro, do you have a bunch of calisthenic girls doing that? When I was a kid, I used to do, was like a hottest girl and she was doing like things like that. And she was working like, and then doing like jumps and shit. Go find other things. Working out is not supposed to be a sucky experience. Working out is supposed to be an elevating experience. So if it sucks, change to something you enjoy. Even if it's a different sport, you know what I mean? Just go find what you like. To me, I'm getting bigger gains than most people who take gear, so naturally. So I'm just gonna keep gains and show all these kids that, you know, y'all do all that shit, but I'm gonna be bigger than y'all. So you better not lack to not see that reality becoming. You know what I mean? I'm the example. Fucked up from the brain, no gear, no powders, no pills, no none. Naturally, no carbs counted, no protein intake knowledge. I don't give a fuck. I just put that hard work. More and more pain, that's it. More pain, more gains, that's it. For 180 in streams. That is not counted as always. Woo! Major gains, man. Major building. Only here. People ask, where can I have content on a daily? From what's real, from what you can achieve, through only example. And he's here. You don't want to take shit and you just want to see real example how to build. He's here. I do that shit. I build like that. Only example. Live. All my workouts are live. I don't do shit on the backwards, you know. I show you all progress live. and I keep pushing. This is my best part of my day, for real. What for many is the worst part of the day, what for many I had haters come and say, stop that, I feel too insecure because I ain't doing nothing and you're doing too much. No, this is the best part of my day. I love this shit. More pain, more gains. Yeah. And I remember when I started this shit years ago, bro, as everybody, sometimes you start, you go further and then you stop and then you have to get back to the horse, right? And I remember when I was getting back, I was doing like maximum push-ups, maximum pull-ups, maximum squats, and I was doing that rotation. It was workouts, I think 60 minutes, maybe more, maybe more, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was 46, 50, I don't remember for sure. But what I do remember is that shit was extremely hard. Nowadays, that shit would be a warm-up to me. So remember that the more you work out, the better you're gonna become and the harder you're gonna go. And that's what matters for real. This lady always creeps me out a little bit. She always passes to me. Yo, spider, stop. Stop, spider. Stop coming to my love. Yeah, stay there. Take the fucking shit away. Okay. Yeah, she always creeps me out. She always passes right through, staring at me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Never know, bro. I believe that when people have white hairs is because they die spiritually. It has nothing to do with age. I think it's like spiritual death. That's what I believe, to be honest. That's why when I see people who, you know, they say like respect the elders and shit, and I see people with like gray hair or like white hair and like, you are dead spiritually. Like, I don't respect that shit at all. Like, you die spiritually already. You know what I mean? You're not a good person, most likely. That's how I think, that's how I believe. I like to, you know, give food to the poor, and I already saw like women that fat and shit taking the food, and it's like, how rude are you, bro, for be taking that shit when somebody really might need it? Bro, this spider doesn't stop playing with me. Get the fuck out of here. Do I look like Spider-Man or something? Get the fuck out of here. You're not going to my clothes. No, you're not going to my clothes. Let's go. $510. Ah, shit is heavy. Heavy work. Fuck. And that's the thing. I was thinking like I was going on my last times, and I just have a huge pump right now from doing a set of 30. It's pretty good. 510. We have 45 more to go. And that's the thing, is like I feel amazing on this routine. Sometimes then I go back to my house and then I start feeling down again. I wish I could be on this hype all the time, you know what I mean? That would be my desire for real. And that's how I know people say like, oh, I work hard, I go hard. Do you? Because it's the same people who do like 1/5 what I do. So how do you go hard? If you're not even doing half of what I do. That's not hard. Maybe it's hard for you, and definitely was extremely hard for me, like, let's say 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago, definitely. So I'm not talking for y'all who is starting or on your first, second, 3 year. But I'm talking for people who been here on the game for that long, like me, like more than a decade. It's like, nah, I'm the best athlete. I believe, to be honest, I'm one of the best athletes worldwide. Because nobody pulls up in here doing my numbers, you know. And I never want to say like I'm the best, because first, we are different. Some people do weights, some people do machines, some people are runners and run 100K, you know. That's hard. That's extremely hard. But I'm the only person who can do 500 diamonds for more than 60 days, you know. I'm the only person who's gonna do this shit for a whole year if I'm alive until then, and if I have resources to keep being here. We're 410 right now. Whew. Damn, boy. That's heavy work. Damn, boy. That was a good stretch. Ah, she hurts. She hurts, man. She hurts. And I always talk about like my mental not being in the right place, but like my mental is way better than it used to be. Like in comparison to last year, I'm way better, guys. Like I'll be laughing way more, and like I have moments where I enjoy. I don't see my life as a burden all the times, you know. I used to be like really like didn't like my life, and it's not like that no more. But you know, at the same time, I just want to get the better possible. But I do value the life that I have, and I know that it might not be forever. Hopefully will, but I don't know for sure. $530. I think the other lady was talking about with the guy, but it's like, you steadily come staring at me looking creepy as fuck. What you want me to do? Stay quiet and like feel your creepy ass energy and say nothing? No, I'm gonna say it. I wanna put everybody into the lights if they're doing the wrong, for them to feel embarrassed about it and stop. Like I saw a girl on YouTube, she was doing lives too, and she was talking how a guy tried to kiss her when she was asleep, and she told everybody, and the guy tried to ruin her life. And it's like, bro, you are bogus from doing that bitchy ass shit, you know? So it's just what it is, man. I thought I always spread like every time. That's why people a lot of times don't want to appear, because they know that I might like literally talk shit on them right there, and I will if you're doing something wrong. Because people think they can do whatever and not get caught. Like, that's why I call a bunch of people weirdos and creeps and shit. You know? Because they're disgusting. They're disgusting as fuck. And I always like share more positivity, but some days is barely impossible. You know, I hate doing this shit, but somebody steadily staring me for like 10 minutes is like, bro, leave me alone. Like, the fuck is your problem? Bro, did a spider come to me? Something beating me right here. I felt that shit. We have 25 more to go. Ah. Ugh. 555. Challenge completed. Day 61. This was extreme like always. Whew. Guys, I appreciate the likes. I appreciate everybody who came on the shed, showing, talking, and being good vibes. And the emojis. As you guys saw, I'm taking more time. I used to take 1 hour. It been like yesterday I was 1 hour and 35. Today, almost 1 hour and 30. It don't matter. It's not about the time, it's about the reps. It's about the numbers. 555 diamonds. 61 days on a row. Let's get it. See ya.